getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm ready to win, yeah. Diffuse, bond, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie, I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like Toby, keep on running, toes they gon' take a few to lose. Built to win, applied myself, I felt it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win, yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win, apply myself.
We are back, we are live, and I'm loud enough for everybody to hear. This is your host, Coach, and this is FFC. I do have to apologize. Last week we had some horrible. I had something wrong with Coach's sound. I don't know what happened. Even besides that, Coach's computer was acting all kind of funky a couple days later. So we get a goddamn reset. Computer's looking good. Sound is good. Everybody can hear me. FFC is ready to go. All right. So we have a wonderful, wonderful show today. Coach was a little down yesterday from being sick still. Man, something's going. This is a nasty virus is going around. Or there's that one meme that I really love on Instagram. The parents hear the kid coughing, and it says, "You know your house will be sick for the next 6 months." Man, like it's a ridiculous recurrence, man. But drink orange juice, take your vitamins, drink tea, eat your vegetables, and you'll beat your stuff. But anyway, let's get into some football because, again, we have a wonderful show today. Since I did not have a show yesterday, we are basically taking two shows and combine them into one. So we're going to take a few topics that we've done yesterday, and we're going to throw them in today's topic. Because, today was technically going to be a shorter day anyway because it's really just, Thursday night game if there's any updates or anything like that that's out there. But since we have yesterday's topics to go through, hello. That is the Mrs. This is the power behind the voice. She has been screaming for the last 10 years now. Put your face in the camera. The people want to see you. And I said, yeah. And she said, you don't want to make me no money. And then so, But we're here and I'm live. And there y'all see me every week now. All right. So today's we got, so let's see the topics we have to, of course, we got to recap week 12 from Thursday all the way to Monday. Like, I'm kind of glad I talked to my man Angel at work. And he's a Detroit Lions fan. Oh, bro. Buddy said he didn't watch the game. He said he didn't watch no football after the Lions lost. And I thought about it, right? I was like, wait a minute. Did the Lions play first? He said, yep. I said, oh, buddy. So they were their first Thursday game, which was what? Was that 12:30? So he ain't watched no football the rest of the week. Hey, it'd be like that. It'd be like that sometimes. They should have won the turkey. But anyway, so yeah, we got those games to recap, or not the games, but the highlighted players of week 12 to recap. And then we have some NFL news and topics and some analytic things I want to discuss. One, mainly Herbert. I did say this year, after all the support that I've given him, I said this year I was going to be more critical. I said that. And I got some bad news about Justin Herbert when we get to that. Because I have to compare it to his counterpart on my cover, Jordan Love, because it's a package that I'm going to talk about. And basically, the Packers and the Chargers packages are going to be the discussion topic for that. So you guys stay tuned for that. That one's going to be really good. Other than that, let's have a great show, shall we? So let's begin with our fantasy players who had a wonderful or a horrible week 12. I hope my man Anthony Edwards is okay. I did not like that picture of him on this thigh. Something went wrong. Why did something go wrong? Just reboot. Or reboot. There we go. All right, let's see here. So, as we all know, Jonathan Taylor's going to be out for another few weeks. And you know what's funny? Isn't it one like a grand thing that I said drop Jonathan Taylor to the 7th round? Because if you were able to pick up Jonathan Taylor late, nothing that happens to this player affects you because you drafted higher than him and still ended up with him. See my point? So, Jonathan Taylor doesn't necessarily hurt your roster if you drafted him where I told you. All right, let's see here. Not what I'm looking for. Bingo, bango, let's go. All right, let's start with our fantasy criers. The ones that make us change our profile pictures. Mm-hmm. Yeah, DK, you trash, bro. You and you know what make it worse? DK he really tried to come out and make it seem like these 49er corners ain't got no names. Like they nobody. Like I don't know who they are. You know who they are? They are people who made your 6'5", 232 pounds look like paperweight. That's what they made you look like. They made you look like you have what is it? Biblical stone hands. Okay, you couldn't catch dirt and sand, bro. And you 3 for 32. You are 4 to 5 years into the NFL. Okay, you are week. This is week 12 within that year, and this is what you could muster was 3 for 32. You know, AJ Brown didn't have a great game, but AJ Brown still somehow mustered a touchdown. Did y'all play for the same school? Didn't y'all get drafted in the same year? Well, we know who better. We know who the profile picture I changed it to, too, huh? So now we know who jersey I got to go buy and walk around in an apology. And I hate Philly. Do you understand me, DJ? I hate Philly as much as I hate the Dolphins. And now I got to sit here and wear a Philly jersey because of you. Thank you. Anyway, you ain't even first on the list. You number 3 on this sorry list, but I wanted to come for you first because let's just get you out the damn way. Cooper Kupp, 3 for 18. He's banged up. He's playing through injury. Y'all gonna have to deal with it if you start him. That's ain't much I can say about that. It's week 12 into the season. You got to make choices. My man Jose came to me at work. He has a beautiful lineup. He got Debo on the bench. Do you want to know why he got Debo on the bench? Because the rest of his roster just looks too good to sit anybody else. One you can't never sit Tank Dell. Do you know who his quarterback is? His quarterback said, go get him. You know what the Houston Texans went and did? They went and got him. You know what I'm starting to think? I am starting to think that organization that I had bad intentions for, I think they are turning some things around over there. And I'm very proud. And I'm giving them a kudos and I'm giving them an apology from coach. I apologize for the way I treated y'all at the beginning of the season. Y'all truly went out here and got a good coach. You truly went out here and let him pick his quarterback. Y'all let that quarterback pick his receiver. You guys are 6 and 5 in the NFL in a division where you could almost take it away if you really wanted to. And you're probably going into the playoffs. So kudos to the Houston Texans. Coach gonna give them flowers when they do. I promise you that. When I see change, I see change. That's what I held on to. Was the Houston Texans gonna be the same organization that let their team just falter? Nope. They're letting these Houston Texans become great. I'm sorry. I see what I see. All right. Adam Thielen. Well, look, it was fun while it lasted. Oh, back to Jose. He had to sit Debo. He doesn't want to start 3 49ers, and he has to start Purdy because Lamar Jackson's on a bye week, and he's got Christian McCaffrey. You gonna sit Christian McCaffrey? You a fool, right? Okay, so Debo had to take the hit. These are decisions we got to make sometimes. If you don't want to play 3 players in the same team, somebody got to take the back seat. He still got CeeDee Lamb as one of his receivers. He's got Jalen Waddle as a receiver. And I think he's got Calvin Ridley. And I even said leave Calvin Ridley in there. I think he got Calvin Ridley. He's got Sam Laporta as his tight end. He's got Jahmyr Gibbs as a running back too. And who drafted his roster? It's all good though. I helped John out. I tell you, I help everybody out, y'all. This is what coach is here for. Even though Lance dragged me into that league, that's okay. When I dust y'all ass, y'all gonna have me, y'all gonna kick me right back out. Yes, I talk a lot of noise in fantasy. Another reason why I don't play. I want to be nice to people. You know what I mean? I want to have friends. If you play me in fantasy football, we're not friends. Understand that. Clearly, we're not friends in fantasy football. I don't buddy. George Kittle, 3 for 19. I mean, it was a dub for the week, but hopefully his points didn't hurt you because it wasn't that too many great stout tight ends that played great this week. So Saquon Barkley, 46 rushing yards, 1 reception for 6 yards for 6 fantasy points. Like, it was bad, but you were playing against the Patriots. They take everything away from you. But you know who you got? Oh, yes. If you didn't think Coach was on the train. Oh, yes. The minute Daniel Jones went down, the minute other fool went down, and they said, this is all they got, I looked him up. And I saw his name, Tommy DeVito. I said, oh, yeah. Tommy DeVito, 3-0 as a starter. I believe so. Oh. Hop on the DeVito train, okay? Hop on the DeVito. Only train we need to hop off, Kenny Pickett, bye. You and them small hands ain't doing it for me, bro. I don't know what happened. You and them small gloves, I can't do it, bro. I really tried with you. I'm glad I'm glad the Steelers are winning, but I can't. I'm done with Kenny Pickett, bro. For fantasy purposes, we off that train. There's nothing there. All right. Christian McCaffrey. Here are our heroes. Christian McCaffrey, 114 yards, 2 touchdowns, 5 receptions for 25 yards, beaten, bruited, bloody, cut, but he got 30 points. Dak Prescott, he said he ain't gonna throw for 10. He ain't throwing more than 10 interceptions. 22 for 32, 331 yards, 4 touchdowns, 10 rushing yards, 32 points. Good job, Dak. Let's see here. Jalen Hurts, 18 for 31. Jesus, 18 for 31. Dude, that is horrible. I'm not going to sit up here and make that sound good. Ooh, y'all got to fix that before you go into the playoffs, Philly. Come on. That's horrible, people. You are lucky he really put up some fantasy points. What did he give you? He gave you 5 damn touchdowns. That's why he got these fantasy points, because he only threw for 200 yards. 18 for 31. Man, you give that to anybody else. That's over there with the duds. That's horrible. That's hard. He is lucky he got 5 touchdowns because he turned the ball over twice. Dude could have had a 50. Really? Well, you lucky you got 34 points, Jalen Hurts. I'm not gonna sit up here and call that a good game. No, 18 for 31. Bro, Little League football, I'm gonna kill him for that. You serious? You better get more consistent. The return of Kyron Williams. 18 for 31, Jalen Hurts. Really? Hold on, Kyron. My bad, bro. You need to be glorified, but I'm not done. Kev, I need answers. We're going to go. Who in the chat? Who in the chat? We need to talk. Tyrone Paul. Hey, Ty. My man, what's up? The future FF champ is here. Picking old OC. He is, but it don't make him throw no better. He still got them small hands. Like, I don't know. I said we'll see where I need more consistency, I guess. They're winning games, so that's good, and they're rushing the ball a little bit more. They're taking the ball. They're not relying solely on Kenny Pickett. But I'm saying for fantasy football purposes, I have to apologize to people. I told these people he's gonna throw for like 4,500 yards, and I don't think he nowhere near that, bro. No. He nowhere near that. CMC, my first pick. Good job. Hey, I think Christian McCaffrey is literally taking teams straight to the championship. If you got him, you're going straight to the championship. And you got So you know what? Let's go ahead and skip over Jalen with that 18 for 31. And let's give a big old clap for the return of Kyron Williams. Let me tell you, because let me tell you how sorry ass Sean McVay is, right? But let me tell you why it worked. If you say you ready to go, how bad it's been for the past game? It's been pretty bad, right? He said he ready to go. That man said, all right, I'm gonna put the ball right in your hand. You better not. You do anything worse than what he do here, it's like it's a wash with you. Nah, Buddy came, returned 143 yards, 6 receptions, 61 yards, 2 touchdowns. He said, Todd Gurley. Who? Ooh, yeah, I went there. 38.4 points in fantasy. I mean, those are Todd Gurley numbers, are they not? I mean, he came and went back to work. So, who knows? Again, barring the injury, Rams got a running back, I tell you that much. And he said, hey, look, let me tell you something how bad it was. Anybody who was on a win streak and saw Kyron Williams on their next matchup said, oh, he ain't gonna get number 18. Y'all sleep mad because that game last week in week 12 solidified so many people because of Kyron Williams not to make it to the playoff. They needed to beat you this week. And Kyron Williams returned, and they took a loss, and they got loss number 9 or 8, and they can't make it to the playoffs now. Kyron Williams, you took some people out, boy. And last but not least, the god of football himself, even in a loss, 29 for 51. Oh, my God. Y'all want me to sit here and call people quarterbacks, and they got hit throwing. Oh, my God, why are you throwing? Oh, my God. That completion ratio is absolutely disgusting. 29 for 51, 18 for 31. Where is the consistent quarterback play? Oh, Dak Prescott, 22 for 32. Look at that. Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, is more consistent. 29 for 51, bro. And then you lost in overtime. So you did all that work for 339 passing yards. It took you 51 tries to connect 29 just to get 339 yards. 2 touchdowns on it because you threw 1 pick away. And you took the ball in your own hands twice for 81 yards. That's 39 points. If you had him in fantasy, you were happy. If you had money on them for the Bills beating Philly, golly, stop it. Oh, my goodness. That was hard. Those are some horrible numbers. Let's see, I had Kyron in reserve and still. You know, the best part is even if you have Christian, you got Kyron, and let's say you just had that flex running back that just no. Let's say you did all that and you was able to flex. Who got it? Yeah, Bijan Robinson. No, he wouldn't have been no flex. Isaiah Pacheco. That would have been the flex. That would have killed everybody. Because he ended up with 55 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns, 5 receptions for 34 yards with his little heavy body behind. That dude run weird, bro. He can't run for nothing. I swear to God, but he takes 25 points. So if you had that in your flex with Kyron Williams and a Christian McCaffrey, that other person probably was just not happy. All right, so Josh Jacobs, 110 rushing yards, 1 touchdown, 4 receptions for 15 yards for 22 points. Bijan Robinson, 91 rushing yards, 1 touchdown for 3 receptions for 32 yards and a touchdown for 27 points. There you go. I think they won that game. Christian McCaffrey, 114 yards, 2 touchdowns. Oh, we already went through them too, him and Kyron Williams. So those are your running backs that did great for week 12. All right, quarterbacks outside of Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts, and outside of Dak Prescott, you have Jordan Love, 22 for 32 for 268. So Jordan Love, that just gonna throw the same amount of numbers up. Balanced, huh? That seemed like a balanced throwing game for 331 yards and for another 268 for Jordan Love with 3 touchdowns and 39 rushing yards for 26 fantasy points. I told y'all stop worrying about that boy. I told y'all Green Bay was going to be fine. They had some injury issues they had to deal with. They had consistency and chemistry issues they were dealing with. But I told y'all Romeo Dobbs and Jalen Reed, that's that man boys. They go get it together. I promise you. I promise you. It's like a B grade below the CJ Stroud, Tank Dell, and Nico Collins number. You know what I mean? Let them boys ball. Let me tell you something. We're going to hold off on the Jordan Love more. He getting him and LaFleur. They going to get a little love today, boy. But then, of course, right above that at number 4, CJ Stroud, he is Rookie of the Year. I wish Rookie of the Year to be MVPs because he is putting up MVP numbers, is he not? 286 for 36, 304 yards, 2 touchdowns, 47 rushing yards for another touchdown for 30 points. This is a rookie. This is what a rookie's been doing for what, 12 weeks now? Nonstop? What are we doing here? Why can't he be MVP? I'm just saying. Who playing better? Say Josh Allen play I slap. He got all them turnovers and he playing better? No. Who's playing better than CJ Stroud right now? Outside of Christian McCaffrey and Tyreek Hill. Those are your 3. But see, he's a rookie, so it's going to be just them 2. That's the thing. But it's okay. That boy playing like MVP. I tell you that much. All right, let's see. Wide receivers. Nico Collins, 7 receptions for 104 yards and a touchdown for 23 points. Devontae Smith, 7 receptions for 106 yards, 1 touchdown for 23 fantasy points. Excuse me. Rashee Rice, 8 receptions for 107 yards and a touchdown for 24 points. Mike Evans, 6 receptions for 70 yards, 2 touchdowns for 25 points. And Tyreek Hill, 2 rushes for 2 rushing yards. That was weird. 9 receptions for 102 yards and 1 touchdown for a total fantasy value of 25 points. And let's see, our tight ends. We have finally Pat. Jeez. We have Travis Kelce for 6 receptions for 91 yards for 15 points. TJ Hockenson for 5 receptions for 50 yards and a touchdown for 16 points. Sam Laporta, 5 receptions for 47 yards and a touchdown for 17 points. Tyler Higbee, 5 receptions for 29 yards and 2 touchdowns for 19 points. And Pat Fairmouth for 9 receptions for 120 yards for 21 points. Woo-wee! Big old Pat, look at him. About time, Pat. Hopefully, they ain't gonna don't. I don't know. 9 receptions ain't bad. Nobody was looking for him, I guess. They had to go somewhere with the ball. All right, defenses. 49ers, 1 interception, 1 fumble recovery, 6 sacks, 7 points against for a total value of 15 points. I realize since, I don't know. Debo came back. They went right back to where they were winning. They went right back to what they were doing on defense because they did ask them to Chase Young, and that was holding people Jones 7 points. They had 3 games where they had a rough go. That was it. You're losing. You don't have your offensive tackle, your left tackle. That is detrimental to your vision in football. He is your protector. He gets paid to be your eyes, literally, in the back of your head. That's why it's hard to come across a left tackle. So, with that being said, they're going to be fine, like I said. 49ers are back to 49er football. Bears, what a game. Surprise. 4 interceptions, 2 sacks, 10 points against for 15 points. Because the 4 interceptions, oof, That was crazy. Ravens, 1 interception, 3 fumble recoveries, 3 sacks, 10 points against for 16 points. Broncos are doing something, y'all. 3 fumble recoveries, 4 sacks, 1 safety, 12 points against for a fantasy value of 17 points. And Dolphins, look at that. 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, 7 sacks, 7 points against. 7 sacks for a fantasy value of 23 points. All right. And last but not least, our favorite position in football. Chris Boswell, 2 for 2 for 39 yards, 1 for 40 to 49, and 1 extra point for a fantasy value of 11 points. Jason Sanders, 1 39-yarder, 150 plus, and 4 extra points for a fantasy value of 12. Cario Santos, 3 for 3 for 39, 150 pluser, and nope, that's it for 13 points. Brandon McManus, 2 for 2 for 49, 1 of 2 for 50 plus, and 1 extra point for 13 points. And Blake Group, that boy Blake Group, 2 for 2 for 39, 2 for 2 for 40 49, and 1 or 2 for 50 plus for 18 points. Not bad, Blake. Not bad. All right. My other favorite part. The worst fantasy team. Quarterback, Josh Dobbs. 4.5 points. Running back 1, Gus Edwards, 4.7 points. Running back 2, Saquon Barkley, 6.2 points. Adam Thielen is your wide receiver 1 with 1.2. Cooper Kupp is your wide receiver 2 for 4.8. Tight end is Dan Schultz. Oh, no, not my guy. 300 something yards. Y'all couldn't get nothing to my man's. 1.2 points. The flex, Logan Thomas. This was not the week to do a double flex tight end. Why would 3.5 points? And defense, Eagles, -2. Kicker, Ryan Patterson, 0. Bro, well, you just didn't get a chance to get? Nope, because, oh my God, the Lions, I don't know what they did in that game. They ran away from everything. That was a weird game. All right, the perfect team, of course, Josh Allen, 39.7 points. Oh, sorry about that. If you had that worst team, you had a total fantasy value of 24.1 points for week 12. That's horrible. Jeez. All right, perfect team. Josh Allen for 39.7. As your quarterback, running back 1 is Kyron Williams for 38.4. Running back 2, is Christian McCaffrey for 30.9. And, of course, I believe my man Ty said that both of those. That's beautiful. Wide receiver 1 is Tyreek Hill for 25.4 points. Mike Evans is your wide receiver 2 for 25. Tight end is Pat Fairmouth for 21 points. Flex would be Bijan Robinson for 27.3. Defense would be the Dolphins, 23 points. And your kicker would be Blake Group for 18 points with a perfect team total fantasy value point of 248.7 points. A lot of points. All right, let's go around here and check the fantasy news, see what else is going on before we get into any more topics. Oh, what's up? We got the chats. Let's pause for the chats. Let's go. Let's see. I got Swift. And you got Swift. Oh, I'm back in the chats. I'm back in the chats, Ty. So you have Swift, Kyron Williams, and you got Christian McCaffrey. Not bad at all. What's your record? And you got Nico. Bro, you made somebody mad this week, my guy. Dylan, what's up, bro? I'm so sorry, y'all. I missed you guys, man. Last week was a sucky day when I couldn't get. I don't know what was wrong with the sound, man. I know I had to fix something. I ended up figuring it out like at the end. It was something with the settings, and it sucked. I'm like, man, I'll just wait till next week. And then I didn't do it yesterday because I wasn't feeling too well. But man, we are back. I'm glad you guys are back. Oh man, what's up? Let's see, and of course I have Ravens defense. Nice. Good job. Ty, you just, what the hell? You in the 8-man league or something? How you got all these players, bro? you got group. All right, let's see here. Then what we got? Just got Isaiah Likely off the waivers. Ooh, good. Yes, of course. Oh, Dylan, if you weren't here in the beginning when I did rankings of all NFL players, I left him down at the bottom. He's a waiver wire person. Reason being is he doesn't get touched until Andrews is out completely. That's just now. Here's the only worry we have. I've only seen him play good with Snoop. I haven't seen how he plays with Lamar. So you plug him in. That's the risk we gotta basically take and see. And but me, I like the way he plays. I think he's a really good tight end. So hopefully there's chemistry with him and Lamar. That's my only tiny little worry. But you pick him up because yes, he's an active tight end that will be starting in the role of Mark Andrews. He's on the bye, and I got him as my backup tight end to Trey McBride. Oh, perfect. You got Trey. You got Kyler Murray's favorite target. You good? Thank you so much. All right. I like messing with my wife, you guys. Oh man, let's see. Somebody had to drop a tight end for a tight end screen. Pretty much. Let's see. You're 8-4. Okay, man. Yeah, in a tough league. You got everybody. That's a tough league. You got, bruh. You got. You know what? No, you know what? Maybe it's a tough league, but maybe you just smarter because you ended up with both Kyron Williams and Christian McCaffrey and Swift and Nico. And some of those players you grabbed knowing you knew something other people didn't. That's it's a little bit of genius behind your strategy because you're the 14-team league and you got these kind of players, bro. Like the only player you ever have to really deal with is somebody that got Tank Dell. And normally if you got Tank Dell, it's your team really ain't doing too high. He's saving your team. So, that's like one of those, but man, you got a pretty deep 8-4 to 14-team league with all those players. I smell playoffs. I smell championship. Damn that. I'm waiver wire champ. Draft. Yeah. Had Dale, but let him go in the beginning of the season. See? But see, there must have been a strategy on why you did that, and it ain't hurting you. You 8-4. Again, that's what I'm saying. See, Tank Dell's one of those players because of where you may have drafted him or even got him off the wire. He's only a threat if your team sucks. You know what I'm saying? So he definitely can beat you. But if you drafted well, if you had other players where you can be like, damn, Nico, or Tank Dell, I'm gonna miss you, bro. You was good, but I'm gonna miss you, bro. Because you ain't worried about it. You got a good team still. You just gonna miss him because you wish you could have him. But you know what you're doing. Certain positions need space, and you didn't have the space for them. I understand. Coach understand the geniusity behind it. Good job, Ty. 8-4. Good job, man. All right, let's see. Let's go back into, so again, just to recap a little bit, Jonathan Taylor's out a few weeks. Here comes the Zach Moss runners. They are ready and willing to go and take every measure necessary to get these wins. But no, they're all these them Zach Moss holders they're so happy right now. They get 3 weeks of no Jonathan Taylor. But again, like I said, if you drafted Jonathan Taylor in the 7th round or late, him being out these many games, it doesn't hurt you because you had other drafts ready to go. Your other positions already drafted, ready to go. Again, you drafted him late, like I said, because I dropped him that late. If you didn't believe me and you decided to take him with like a 3rd pick, well, I hope you got Tank Dell. I don't know. I hope you got Tank Dell. Let's see here. Let me see if we got any other news. Aaron Rodgers is at practice. He is taking like these hurdle side steps. So like, I really need to figure out if it was literally a tear or if it was just an injury. There's a big difference in the way they use words, like real big difference. Because I keep hearing the same term, Achilles injury. Now, If that's just what they're deeming it, even though it's a tear, they just they're just giving a base specific. That's fine. But I need to figure out because there's a big difference between your Achilles being torn and your Achilles being injured. Just want to put that out there. Not calling nobody a liar. I'm just saying somebody know how to be smooth with words, and people got fooled. I'm just dark places or not. A tear is different from an injury. They both hurt, and they both can put you out for a very long time. But depending on when said tear or said injury occurred, there's a possibility of return. Just saying. We need to know which one it is. That's all I'm saying. All right. There's a cool thing I just dug up. So the Miami Dolphins work smarter, not harder. This was funny. They say the Miami Dolphins stadium is a cheat because the way it's angled and built the position, they put the visiting players on one side where the sun sit, right? And they're on the other side where it's shade, which is why the New England Patriots bring their own air-conditioned bench, basically. So on Miami side, it's a total of 90 degrees, but on the Minnesota side, like on the visiting side, it's 120 degrees. I'm like, but you know what's funny? Yes, if you think playing in the cold is a problem, yes, playing in severe heat is one too. There's a big difference. You got to think all this shade is on the field too. So everybody in that nice, but when you look on the visitor side, they are literally in the sun the entire game. That is brilliant. Whoever thought of that sick strategy is smart because it's the same genius as let's go play in Buffalo in the freezing cold. Let's go play in New England in that ice tundra. Let's go play in the windy city of Chicago. You know how hard it is playing that doggone stadium in Chicago? It's ridiculous. Cold ass city. Go up there in Green Bay. The Minnesota too. Them Vikings don't play in that cold weather. So yes, other teams can capitalize on the heat. Pass out. You got cramps. Bye. Now your best player off the field. Yup. I'm just saying. I like it. Ain't nobody saying that. It ain't a rule breaker. You got to sit in the sun. We don't. Enjoy. I think that is so ingenious, bro. Like to sit there and design that you who built the stadium said, and on top of that, the visiting team gonna be in the sun the whole game. Like what? Why y'all think? Hey, check this out. It's sick, right? It gets even sicker. I was doing. Let's pause because I just popped the coach's head, right? So every year too, what does coach do? He does his predictions. He does his schedule prediction of what the team gonna go at the end of the season, right? Do you know when I was doing the Dolphins, they barely play in the afternoon, in the late afternoon. All their games are at 1 o'clock. If they're home, all their games at 1 o'clock at home. Why? It's the hottest time in Miami, Pip. Y'all finna burn. And then if it rains, yep, you gotta deal with the tropical storm while you play. Oh man, good job. Brilliant. I ain't never seen nothing more genius, man. I like stuff like that. That's crazy. That's crazy to just that's what you thought about. Anyway, so now I want to move over to a segment that I told you I was going to discuss. It has to deal with a pair of coaches and a pair of players. And it has to deal with some comments I heard by one of my players. And where LaShawn McCoy tried to go off on Herbert. You know, it just sounded, to me, it sounded pretty, it just, I didn't care for it. However, his counterpart made comments. And Coach dug in. Coach used his mind and really thought and sat back. And some of my men in the Refuse to Lose chat, they've made this specific comment. I want to say, if it wasn't Dave, I know it's Carl for sure. I know it's Carl for sure. And I want to say it was, I want to say it was AJ. I want to say it was AJ. Not AJ. But this specific comment, so LaShawn McCoy's was just basically coming at Herbert. You know, all you want to do is, you know, fix your hair and but you can't go out here and win football games. That's is directly where he went. And it's like, it's kind of hard when you put up 33 and your defense give up 36. It's kind of hard to win that game. Right? So screw you. But then his counterpart had comments about Herbert. And unfortunately, they were a little bit more understandable, where Coach was like, oh boy. See, when Coach hears something now, I'm not a fool. I'm not stupid. I'm very intelligent. I might think one way. I might see things one way, but when there's other ways to enlighten, there's other ways to open the eye. And here's one thing they did point out. I say counterpart because I can't remember his name. And when I get his name, I'll bring this up another time. But he said, for Justin Herbert, yes, we all know the coach is bad. He needs to be fired. Defense is bad. But let's say this. How many times has Justin Herbert had the ball in his hand at the end of the game and the opportunity to win? To even put his kicker. How many times on fantasy have I told y'all don't even touch the Chargers kicker? They don't kick field goals. They don't kick anything. They're never in field goal range, right? And then he made his soliloquy, and that's what coach go back and forth. Like, oh crap, damn. There's a connection. There is a connection. And unfortunately, I said this was the year I had to be critical. And they were very right. There are many chances. I get the defense is bad, but there are many chances where he has had opportunities to win the game. He is sacked. Or it's an incomplete pass on 4th down. And they're walking off the field with nothing. With nothing. Can we say it's the defense keep putting them in this position? I'm sure we can. But as a football person that I am, what I'm gonna say, I've been many times Tom Brady then had the worst defenses in the league, 32. And matter of fact, because it was Packers and the Patriots. They both had the worst defenses in the league, and they were both in the playoffs. I remember that year. They both had the 31st and 32nd defenses, and they were both in the playoffs. Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers. I've seen on many occasions Tom Brady be down so many touchdowns and come back and win. I've seen him lose. Even I've seen him tie. There's one against San Francisco against Colin Kaepernick. He was down. He came and tied that bad boy back up, and then they still lost. But they climbed back and won. But it's the fact that those can be excused because how many times has he climbed back and won? How many times has he battled back and forth and had that last minute, 2-minute drive, and he won at 1 minute left, at 53 seconds left? Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, okay, Ben Roethlisberger, Patrick Mahomes. 2-minute drive, people. 2-minute drives is a very important part of football. And if you don't have that makeup in your game, you're a trash. And the coach shouldn't be on your football team because that should be in your makeup in every doggone locker room. There is a 2-minute drill. You should have a 2-minute drill in the locker room. Literally. Teach these players 2 minutes. 2 minutes. It's not hard. It's really not. And yet we make it that hard. It's like they don't have a 2-minute drill structure in the Chargers. A lot of these young ones don't. You know who does? Matt LaFleur. Do you see how quickly, how assertive the Green Bay Packers move on offense? How commanding that quarterback is? Because it is his team. It is his city now. He has embraced it with so much love, and they have embraced him. And why is that? Because that coach knows what he's doing. He's a good coach. Matt LaFleur is a good coach. I'm going to tell you what that situation was that you had an old quarterback in Aaron Rodgers. You had a young coach in Matt LaFleur. Sooner or later, that had to end because he needed him and his guy to go. They had football to play. Him and Rodgers was going to be for a little bit. Him and Love going to be for a while. And look at what they're doing. It's going to take time, but look at what they're doing. They look good in rough games. You can't say that about the Chargers. You can't tell me the Chargers are hanging in. They're literally hanging on by a thread against teams they should be beating. And they're 4-7. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know what to say. Herbert's they're not playing good football, and this is the coach that he wanted. This is the results that you got. And if I'm the ownership, both of y'all might have to go. Obviously, we know Herbert's not going anywhere. But what's the next move? You paid him. You ain't got no money to pay your defense. Keenan Allen is getting old, guys. Like, you got to wait for Mike Williams to come back next year. Here we are. Now here we are with story number 2 of the Josh Allen continuum. Because Josh Allen ain't winning no Super Bowl, people. Get that out your skull. He ain't winning no Super Bowl, man. It's going to the Ravens. He ain't winning no Super Bowl. It's over with. It's over with. He is not winning the Super Bowl. They overpaid him in a loss to Patrick Mahomes in the second round. The round he can't seem to get out of. Joe Burrow got a whole busted body, and he had a better chance of making it to the Super Bowl than Josh Allen this year. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? The Browns don't even have a quarterback, and the way they're playing they still have a better chance to making it. So no, Josh Allen's not winning the Super Bowl. You overpaid. This is what you got to deal with for some time now. Because the turnovers obviously ain't stopping. They are continuing. He can't win in overtime. That's continuing. He can't. When he gonna do? Him and Herbert pretty much the same. And here come Dak. Climb it. It's gonna be a Cowboys. Well, why can't we? Why we can't have Cowboys Ravens in the Super Bowl? Why it can't be Lamar versus Dak? I like it. I like it a lot. I mean, I know the Eagles is on a train right now, but I'm just saying, I like it. That's it. It is, man. Oh, okay, he said that about Herbert. Okay. You which one? You call Ravens Cowboys? Good call. If that's what you call, if that's the one that you call, good call. I'm just saying, like, they both playing really good football right now. And I mean, when I say really good, some of these I think we kind of overlooking. I don't know, we're not. No, we're not. I'm sure Tomo ain't letting nobody overlook nothing. No. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody know how them Cowboys looking real good right now. That running game just need to step up a little bit more. But yeah, man, that like both of those teams looking real good. The Ravens, they look real unstoppable. And they're not even passing the football. I need people to understand how dangerous that is. Like, their passing is. That's the other thing. Shannon Sharp brought up something really, really brilliant. Now, I'm not going to bring it up to bash Lamar, but I'm bringing it up as a point for me. He got the same touchdown return as Mac Jones. I don't get to come for him like that, man. Golly. It's like when it's the comparisons, that's the ones that hurt, bro. Because right, their numbers look alike. Well, let's be real. But this is not the bad. This is to say they have so many other ways to beat you and win, and that's the best part about it. Their issue with the Patriots is Mac Jones sucks. The issue with the Ravens is they need some receivers. I mean, they got Zay, and I'm really hoping Zay is starting to come into his own, which means, coach, trust me more, give me the ball. Like, if he is literally at this time of the season aggressively wanting the ball and they're going to start pushing it to him, I promise you one thing. You will see Lamar Jackson's numbers climb a little bit better. They won't look busted like they do now. They look horrible. He ain't throw for no 40-some yards, I tell you that much, but they do look horrible. But I do think if it's the problem is they're not consistent with the receivers because they can't stay consistently on the field. And you know what's funny? I think since I've been watching football and been watching the Ravens, I don't ever think they can really keep receivers healthy. That's so weird. Like, I'm talking about from the days of Brandon Bolden. Like, he was banged up. Like, a lot of Ravens receivers, they stay kind of banged up. And maybe it's because it's that bang division, that black and blue division. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they need to start drafting more Andre Johnson, Calvin, Mike Williams types. Maybe bigger receivers need to start going to Baltimore. They do get a lot of little scrappy guys, Maybe they need to go a little bit bigger in weight. I don't know. Bigger they are, harder they fall, right? But back to Herbert and them, like Jordan Love, and they're doing things they weren't expected to do. You want to know why? Because they have money. Why do they have money? They ain't got to pay no quarterback. Period. You know who else about to go on the surge? Come on. David DeVito. They're 3-0 with a rookie. They ain't got to pay for a long time. Watch these. Money can go places when you. I've said this, and we all know this. You pay your quarterback, good luck. Good luck being able to do anything you want to do. Patrick Mahomes and them can do whatever they want to do because he is just one of those different beasts. Just, I'm telling you what it is. It's just when they made Tom Brady, they said you can have 7. When they made Patrick Mahomes, they said you can have whatever you want. I'm sorry, like they gave him things. Tom Brady might got 7 rings. I'll never be able to play football like Patrick Mahomes, bro. This dude needs nobody. He needs nobody. He will throw it to the air, and he just wishes the air had hands because somebody could catch it better than the crap that he got. And they're 7-2. It ain't even the fact that the defense is carrying him because they're carrying the fact that them crap receivers are horrible, and they're doing their best to help doggone. Hey, man, yo, Pat, look, I'm on the D line, bro. But I wish I could go out here and run these routes for you, bro. Like it's that bad with these receivers. It's that bad. Oh my God. But he got 2 Super Bowl rings. 2 of them. And he gonna get more. It's just he got paid after. Then they paid him in a way. If he I don't know, maybe it's the style of his play that's really not hurting, and it's the brilliance of Andy Reid of not having to pay so many people. You can get the right people through trades and picks to build what you need. Maybe that's just the ingenious of what they do and how they can work money after big payment. But not everybody can do that. Not every organization can do that. So not every organization need to be sitting up here. Look at all the quarterbacks that got paid. Oh, look at all of them. This year, look at every single last one of them. 2 of them, and you can look at the one that got paid last year, but just because he ain't played till this year. 2 of them out. Watson, Burrow, gone. Hell, Kirk was on the last bit of his 80 to 89 fully guaranteed, and he out. Lamar got paid. He looked like booty when he passed. He ain't new. They not doing good this year passing. He got paid to be a quarterback. It's just look at Herbert. He got paid. And they're 4-7. Look at Daniel Jones, who got paid. They gotta go to Tommy DeVito. Who else got paid? Huh? What other quarterback got paid? Point him out. Look at Kyler Murray. He just got back. He got paid, and he just got back off vacation. Yeah, I call it a vacation for him. Who else got paid? Well, give me another quarterback that got paid. Because they don't look good. They really don't. Jalen Hurts, they're winning. His numbers, they don't look no better than anybody else that can throw for 200 yards. But they're winning, and they already got everything they need. And I think his paycheck really kick in, I think, next year. It's just so his window could close short like Allen's, but his paycheck is a little bit more worthy because at least he made it to the dance. At least he smelt what winning was. Josh Allen, you ain't nothing but a Peyton Manning with legs. Yeah, Peyton Manning got 2. 1 against Rex Grossman, Chicago Bears, and 1 where he just dude had 9 touchdowns the entire season. That's how bad Peyton Manning was that year. 9 touchdowns the entire season. Not 1 touchdown thrown in the Super Bowl. He got 2. That defense got 2. That's what I think. Peyton Manning get 2. He held on. He pulled a Mel Gordon. He was there. He was there. I'm so mean. Cardo! How about them? I don't care. I done already changed my picture. It's AJ Brown now. I'm on the AJ Brown bandwagon just because DK suck. I'm gonna literally hop on to his teammate. Dude, trash. Boy, I'm telling you, that man couldn't catch sand in the sand field, man. He trash. He trash. He finna turn into the Dwight Howard of NFL. Watch. I already see it. Yeah, I'm done with that dude. I'm done. I'm sorry. He the reason. Bruh. Cortland Sutton look better than DK Metcalf right now. I'm done. Okay. What's really going on in the world? You 6'5", 232 pounds. You actually run faster than every NFL player named not Tyreek Hill. And yet, you have emerged as the new Kadarius Toney. Oh, big old ball. Can't touch those. Those are not catchable. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Yeah, man, Dwight. Yeah, I said it. I don't know. It's something about DK can give me. He give me Dwight Howard vibes, man. He give me Dwight Howard vibes. I don't know what it is. Michael Gallup looking better than DK Metcalf. I would actually say to drop DK Metcalf and pick up Michael Gallup just on the hope Michael Gallup has a good game. That's how sick I do it. And I've done crap like that before. I would actually dropped a player I said just because I think this player will play. He ain't. He didn't play better. And I took an L that week and I just didn't damn care. Because this is ridiculous. You went out there and tried to talk about the 49ers secondary like they had no names, like they were nobody. And you became, they literally, you 6'5", and they said, go color your hair. I mean, overrated can't even begin to describe what this kid is. And if I'm sorry, if I'm Seattle, I'm cutting you. I'm cutting DK after the season. Ain't nothing. You didn't pay him much. Adios. Like I mean, do you like? I got to figure out what to do with that damn jersey I got now. I don't want that chip. I had to get it. I'll give it to Goodwill. I give it to Goodwill. I let somebody have it. I don't need it. I'm gonna wait till I get my AJ Brown jersey. Cause I gotta walk around in that crap now just because of this sorry fool. Jeez. That's okay. I pay my penance. I pay my penance for ignorance. I won't do it again. I tell you that. You never. I can give a damn if DK come out and have a 2,000-yard season. Oh yeah, but what about the 7 before that? Hold up. Where you at?
Hold up, hold up, hold up.
We got a super chat. Hey, Coach, you funny. DK give you Jason Collins vibe. Man, look, when it's time to tear into a play, I'm gonna do it, bro. I don't understand how you come out. You want to sit here and take out the time of your life to learn sign language, but you can't take the time out to learn how to catch a football? Tyler Lockett, 35 years old, and he still catch better than DK Metcalf. The rookie has pretty much taken DK Metcalf's targets, by the way, if nobody's paid attention to that. Just saying. You want to learn sign language? Learn this one. What does this mean, DK? What does sign language mean? What that mean? God, Jesus Christ. What's this one? What does this mean, DK? Sorry, y'all. All right, now let's get into what we're gonna do. I need some water, and we're gonna take a quick commercial break. And Coach need to reel himself back here, and I'll be right back.
Yo, my name is Lambo Anlo.
This is Dimitri.
This is Ed Hahn.
My name is Daryl Julian, and this is
Refuse to lose sports.
Refuse to lose sports.
Refuse to Lose Sports.
Refuse to lose sports.
Mine that can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living in different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it. They told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie. I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me, like told me, keep on running toes, they gon' take them. Refuse to lose, built to win. Apply myself, I felt it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win, yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win. Apply myself, I felt it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win, yeah. Refuse.
The only sign language DK Metcalf needs to learn. Catch. Catch the ball, DK. Catch the ball. That's it. All right. We are back from commercial break, and we are going to see. Let's see if I can find any of my waiver wire stuff for week 13. Because now we're in week 13, of course. That's what we need to be discussing now. Getting ready. Let me see. Is this the one? All right, yep, here we go. All right, so number one on our list for waiver wire pickups for week 13 is Rashee Rice, which I don't believe he should be on anybody's waiver wire pick. He should have been on your roster a long time ago. I think I gave the green light for Rashee Rice week 5. I believe I gave it. I think he's the one that's emerging as their number one receiver, and I hope that continues. Pat Fairmouth, yeah, but if you got tight ends already, that was one game. If you want to hold on to him, if you got room to see if you can do that another game, now you got 2 tight ends. If not, Again, it was a 1-game thing. Jalen Reed, I'm sick of seeing this kid's name. He should have been on your roster. You should never drop him. Same as Josh Downs. What is going on? Why are these people still waiver wire targets? Keaton Mitchell, keep him on the wire. Noah Brown should be not. He should be on people's roster as well. Maybe he got dropped when he got injured because people need to make room for other personnel. So yeah, I would see why he would be a waiver wire pickup for this week. Demario Douglas, I'm not worried about no Patriots right now. Hell, if Juju Smith-Schuster is on the sideline screaming, get mad, and hot and heated, I'm good. I don't want none of y'all. Juju don't get mad, bro. Okay, he's just one of them hearts that I think it's really hard to get Juju upset. You know what I'm saying? Like he's one of those type of dudes, I think, and he upset. He was upset. I don't want none of that. Isaiah Likely, yes, is a pickup. Michael Wilson, maybe. And Jordan Love, definitely. If you're streaming a quarterback this week, I would stream Jordan Love, most definitely. Let's see. Yep, because here we are with the streamers. We got Jordan Love, Gardner Minshew. Those are your streaming for quarterbacks. Running backs is Antonio Gibson and Keaton Mitchell. I'd go Antonio Gibson over Keaton Mitchell. Wide receivers, Rashee Rice, Jaden Reed. I'd stream both if you could. Same thing, Pat Fairmouth, Isaiah Likely. And defense. I don't know why, but I think I like Tampa Bay's defense this week, even though I don't like Tampa Bay's defense. But I think I like them this week for some reason. I forgot who they were playing, and it was just, they played the Panthers. I like the matchup. That's what it was. Yeah, I knew it was something real easy. Panthers are in doo-doo. Maybe they hit a pop of emergence. All right, so let's see here. I need to pull up some stats. I want to look at something real quick. See these numbers. So I'm about to give him kudos for that 6 for 74 in that touch, but you targeted 11 times. Nope. It's that cold. He got forced. I know a force feed when I see one. Yeah, I'm talking about Stephon Diggs in the cold. All right, let's see here. We need Seattle. There we go. Seattle Seahawks. All right. And then I need Cowboys. All right, so we have Cowboys and Seattle tonight. All right, let's see. Let's start with the Cowboys. All right, so against Seattle's defense, we are going to say Dak Prescott is a start for, let's keep it consistent, 3 touchdowns. That's what he's been doing all season. Okay, he might give you one more, but let's keep it consistent, 3 touchdowns today. He might get trigger happy and throw 1 interception. That'd be good for me, just so I, keep on him about that. Not over 10, over 10. That's just for me. But for the world of fantasy, I'm looking at another 300-yard passing game with 3 touchdowns. Let's see. Tony Pollard against Seattle. Let me see here. Let me check out something. All right, Pollard. So they said it was a ruptured Achilles. I need to find more. I need to know what it was. I need to know if it was ruptured, injured, torn. Which one was it? They're using so many different words. We need to know what's the exact one that's supposed to keep him out, and which one's supposed to be allow him to come back. That's what we need to know. Anyway. Okay, yeah, I'm starting Tony Pollard against Seattle. I'm starting Brandon Cooks and CeeDee Lamb, and I'm starting Jake Ferguson, and I'm starting the Cowboys defense tonight. I'm going all Cowboys. As of Seattle, Smith is a no. He's not going to start. He's going to throw 2 interceptions tonight. So I would not start Geno Smith. DK Metcalf is a sit. Tyler Lockett, unfortunately, is a sit. Jackson Smith, however, may sneak them 1 touchdown. So I would start Jackson Smith. He might be one saving grace for somebody. Noah Fant is a no. I don't even know why we say his name. And do not start Seattle's defense, of course. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Zach Cabernet. No, I'm not running on that Dallas defense, so don't start Zach Cabernet. He might get a touchdown, but it might be like a goal line touchdown or something like that. So you might get like 7-8 points off of that. So I would not start Zach Cabernet. Nope, this is the Cowboys cow down, and they're about to tear down on them birds. So sorry, Seattle. Start Brandon Cooks. Yep, start Brandon Cooks. He is throwing one. No, I was like, he might. I was like, he might get like trigger happy, because they might just come in like and really own Seattle in this game, and he just might get happy down the field on one pass, and he just might slip out his hand or something. I don't know. It might, or it could be not necessarily on him, because remember, I hate those picks where it touches the receiver's hands and pops out, but it's a pick and it goes to the defense, but it's a pick on the quarterback. And the quarterback didn't directly throw it to the defender. The receiver got, I'm about to say something. The receiver got wet hands. So I'm saying in a sense like that, you know what I mean? Like not necessarily Dak eyeing down the defender and throwing that kind of pick now. But I'm just more of an accidental something just because the football guys might be wanting to be nice to me. I don't know. I like Rico Dowell this week. Let me see who that is. Rico Dowell. Oh, it's Dallas running back. Why did I think of that? No, I don't like him this week. He'll get enough carries. For a running back, he'll get enough carries for me. Is he getting the passing game? Nope. And if the Cowboys go up, they're going to lean on the run. So they might run both. You might be right. They could actually go up in this game, and they could lean on both running backs in this game. It might not be a bad idea. Because the Seattle is I think they're kind of falling, and this is going to be that game that kind of starts their downfall. Hit that like button, y'all. Geno will be bad this game. I agree, bro. I agree because Dallas's defense, that hunger, this is one of them games where you sniff blood, you gonna get what you gonna get it. Yeah, it's just one of those games where it's just like, yeah, come on. It's gonna be a long 4 quarters. It's gonna be a long 4 quarters for Seattle. It's gonna be bad. I think so. I don't think No, coach, this for my parlay. Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Gino throwing 2 picks. He gonna throw 2. Dallas is hunting this week. They hunt for a lot of things defensively. Because they're gonna try some things. Because that's why I think 1 touchdown might slip through Dallas because they're gonna try things on defense because they're gonna ball hawk basically. They're skydiving. They can't run the ball in Seattle. They can't. Okay, so they're gonna basically force these boys to throw. Gino throwing 2 picks, if not 3. I don't trust Thursday night games, so I don't know. I can say that, right? And it'd be the whole opposite reverse. The whole reverse. That's so right. That Thursday night game is so unpredictable. But I don't know. I like the Cowboys to, Cowboys are used to Thursdays though. They've been doing it every year for Thanksgiving. They used to Thursday football. So this ain't nothing new for them. This is a regular Thursday for the Dallas Cowboys, to be quite honest with you. So they should do just fine winning this game. I got it. Matter of fact, 34-13. 34-13. That's what I'm looking at. 34-13. Dallas Cowboys. All right, let's see if there's any other news before we guys call it for today. Let's see here. Oh, well, Mike McDaniel did clear up his how he met up with his wife. I can't believe that is a whole situation. That makes me laugh. I can't believe that. I know there was something else I was looking for. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Here we go. All right, perfect. So let us start with the AFC division. I love doing this. All right, so this is our last segment, our little fantasy update, our fantasy NFL news update. I like I take the NFL news and kind of like the correlator, but let's see. For the Patriots, at least the same Patriots look like they have locked up either Caleb Williams or Drake May. Oh, at least the Patriots look like. Yeah, they look like they're going to be locking up. For the first time in forever, Patriots going to be locking up a number 1 pick. Number 1 or number 2 pick. And yeah, they're bad. I had them winning 5 games this year, bro. They look like they might even make that. They could be tanking. I don't know. But it's my Patriots look horrible. But hey, it ain't Mac Jones. At least we know that. Buffalo Bills. If Josh Allen propels this team into the playoffs, he is the MVP. No other team relies on one player as much as Buffalo. Have you not watched a Kansas City Chiefs game? They can't do anything without Patrick Mahomes. Are you serious? Jeez. How is Tim Boyle allowed to be on the NFL field? Play Simeon, who has at least shown he can play. Yeah, I don't know what. Oof, I don't know. Jets. Now Rodgers coming back. Okay, well, it's a whole mess in New York right now. The media is just loving it. Another big win. The division looks like it's yours to lose unless Buffalo makes a crazy run, which is they're talking about the Dolphins, which is true. Steelers, Kenny Pickett gets out there and has his best performance of the year. Let's see if it continues. Let's see. Bengals, shout out to the defense for doing all of it. Shout out to the defense for doing all it could do to give Browning a chance to win, but it came up short. Yeah. They're going to come up short the rest of the way. DTR is just not an NFL quarterback right now. He is a huge project. And I would stick to Walker or Flacco. Golly. So, bro, I'm telling you, man, the Bengals and Browns they're out. Ravens, another team that continues to grind out games and pick up stingy wins. Have to give props. I'm telling you, they're going to the playoffs. I mean, they're going to Super Bowl. Broncos. We have to give Vance Joseph some credit for completely flipping the narrative of his defense. He has. We'll see if it continues. They haven't, their teams. They play some decent teams. Let's see if it continues. Chiefs. The Chiefs are the team to beat right now, despite not playing their best ball. They are still elite because they have Patrick Mahomes. Nothing else. Chargers. Justin Herbert really needs to call the defense better, draft better, and catch better. All his fault. I like that. I like that one. I do. I like that one. Don, Justin, you got to figure it out, guy, with your job still intact. Because let's blame Justin Herbert. But again, I do have to bring up the slight criticism that there are chances where he has had the ball in his hands to win the games, regardless of what his defense has done. And elitely, he gets sacked or comes up incomplete. He hasn't turned the ball over, but he gets sacked or it's incomplete. Now, granted, of course, the defense is literally going to bum rush you. That's what they're trying to do. I get it. It's going to be very hard to complete, but they got to figure out something. And partly is this coach, but Raiders. Competitive performance again. I like how they were able to keep KC off the field for a while. Colts, the Colts are 6-5 with a good shot of making playoffs. Like real talk, this division is good out of nowhere. I like it. Jacksonville, a huge division win that should allow for a home playoff game come that time. Yep. Just because they lost to the Texans. I think Texans beat them the first time, but they lost the second time, so that helps because what the people name is. Jacksonville got the better record. Tennessee, woohoo, beat Carolina. Curious why they don't feed Henry more, considering he's still efficient. Me too. He had a great game, and they just came out of nowhere, and they just gave him the game. So the Texans are definitely this year's surprise team. Yes, they are, and could easily be playing in the playoffs. Yes, they could. They'll be in the wild card weekend for sure. But they are in the hunt, so they should be. They got to keep winning. The dreaded NFC. Because it's dreaded over there. Not a lot of good teams, but there's some grinder teams. All right, the Vikings. This is the Josh Dobbs that I knew we would get at some point in his Vikings team. Everybody ready to come for Dobbs, man. Come on. Let Dobbs do his job. Lions, the defense is really concerning, and if they can't figure it out, this could be one and done team come playoff time. Yeah, that defense gave up a lot of ugly points. This team is playing well, Chicago Bears. If only they ran an actual offense and not screens only. Yep. Because the defense looks great. Packers. The Packers are heating up. I credit a lot of that to playing poor defense, but wins are wins. I mean, they have injuries on the defense. So offense is picking up the slack, which is really good. Dallas Cowboys, Dak is the MVP front runner for me right now. Nobody's playing better. As for quarterbacks right now, I think he has the most touchdowns if it's not Tua. I kind of like what they're saying. Dak technically could be the front runner. I like that. Keep it on the 10, Dak. And maybe that's me. Maybe that was his goal to keep it on 10. Maybe he wanted that. Maybe he knew MVP was in his limelight. So who knows? I don't know. Giants. This was one of those wins for no reason. All it did was move your draft pick down. Nah, man, don't do New York like that, bro. Don't do that. This win meant a lot, bro. This win, this. Come on, bro. Come on. Tommy DeVito. He's 3-0 as a starting quarterback for the New York Giants, where nobody even looked at him with the inkling of an eye. I didn't see it. I just went and looked for a quarterback one day when somebody said they needed one. I saw Tommy DeVito. I saw the stats of his first game with the Giants. I said, oh, some people looked at that and said, what? I looked at that and said, oh. Then he did 22 points in game 2. I said, oh. Then he dropped 10 against one of the hardest defensive coaching minds in the NFL. He still dropped 10. So, just saying, I don't think this is a move to draft pick down. I think this told the Giants, hey, DeVito might be our guy. I want to see what he does the rest of the season. I want to see. But I look like these receivers are catching balls better. They couldn't catch a cold with Daniel Jones. Washington, Rivera calling the terrible defense isn't going to change anything. He will be gone soon, too. Yeah. Yeah. He's out of there. It's going to be Todd. I'm telling you, Todd Bowles, Rivera, they're going to be gone. Another gutsy win for the Eagles. I wouldn't want to play this team right now or in the playoffs. Is very true. Yeah, I wouldn't want any part of that. They are literally like outside of that. I mean, they climbed out of that Buffalo Bills game. In overtime, like come with the kicker carrying the team. Like it was remember, Hurst had a horrible, but they both did. Their completing percentages were horrible. So all right, Tampa Bay. This is a game you can't lose if you have playoff aspirations. Look like the Bucks could be done. I mean, it has so many chances. But Todd Bowles, he screwed them in every way. Saints, their Carr, and the offense is absolutely pathetic. The inability to move the ball down the field is awful to watch. How y'all Camara fans looking? I agree though. It's done. It's done. Project the car is over. Carolina, I'm not surprised by the rich firing. This team needs a lot of work, but has some appeal with Bryce at quarterback. Maybe. We'll see. Falcons, Arthur Smith put the ball in his playmakers' hands, and look what happened. Oh, my God. 49ers, this team is, to me, the best in the league, have been completely dominant outside of the little skit. Yes, they have. Thank you. Yes, they have. Seahawks, another poor outing from this offense. If you have to make the playoffs, I'm looking for Geno replacements. Oh, man. Let's see. Cardinals, the roster is just outmatched right now, but plenty of capital to work with this offseason. So basically, they suck. Rams, Kyron Williams may be the X factor for this offense, but what is going on with Kupp? He's hurt. It's as simple as that, bro. He's beat up. He has been doing this for years. He had 1,500 yards, 17 or some shit like that, or some crap like that. He's tired. His body is tired and weary. He ain't young no more. He's taking a beating for people to like him. Let's be real. Seahawks over 5. No, I have not taken that bet. I'm staying away. Thankfully, none of my players. Don't you love that when none of your players have to play Thursday so you can truly just enjoy it? All right, y'all. Well, Coach had a wonderful show today. Stay tuned for tomorrow. We're going to do a recap of tonight's game, and then we basically get into our starting sits for Week 13 football. Had a great show. Thank you all for tuning in. Let me when you guys get a chance, send me the R2L screenshot of everybody and of all the players and who's, you know, and based on all the records. I want to get a look at that because I want to see if I can do something special for once you guys enter the playoffs. See if I could do like bring all those playoff personnel basically on here into a group chat. So yeah, we'll stay tuned and keep me informed on that. But yeah, you guys send me just a snapshot of the league and who's in what place and all that stuff. All right, yeah. Coach is out.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.